It started as just another night shift. Emily was the only nurse on duty in the old wing of St. Mary's Hospital, a section so outdated they'd been planning to tear it down for years. The hallways were empty. The fluorescent lights buzzed. And every sound seemed to echo too long, like the building was holding its breath. As she wheeled her cart of supplies past the old children's ward, she noticed something strange. The doors all had those square glass windows, but one window wasn't dark like the others. It was glowing faintly, as if a light was still on inside. She frowned. That ward had been abandoned for over a decade. The electricity shouldn't even work. Curious, and against her better judgment, Emily pushed the door open. The room was empty, dust coating the beds, IV stands rusted, but against the far wall stood a full-length mirror, cracked from corner to corner. And that's when she saw him. In the glass, standing directly behind her, was a tall man in a hospital gown. His face was pale, almost colorless, his eyes sunken black. But when she spun around, no one was there. Her heart hammered. She turned back to the mirror. The man hadn't moved. This time, he was closer. Emily stumbled backward, nearly tripping over a chair. She whispered to herself, "It's just stress, just lack of sleep." But the reflection didn't vanish. The man was now inches from her shoulder, his lips moving soundlessly. And then she realized he wasn't in the room with her at all. He was trapped inside the mirror. The lights flickered violently, the glass rattled in its frame, shaking as if something inside was trying to push its way out. Emily bolted for the door, slamming it behind her, but the whispers followed. Every reflective surface she passed, the windows, the polished metal of her cart, even the screen of her phone, showed a flash of that man's face. Closer, closer. By the time she reached the security desk, she was in tears. She begged the guard to look at her phone screen. He frowned. "What are you talking about? There's nothing there." But when Emily looked down, her reflection was gone. The man was standing in her place, smiling. The guard blinked, confused, then asked quietly, "Miss, where did your reflection go?" And that was the last anyone ever saw of Emily. The next morning, her cart was found tipped over in the hallway. The phone was cracked. The only thing left was that old mirror from the abandoned ward, dragged out into the hall. And if you're unlucky enough to look into it, don't be surprised if the face staring back isn't your own.